Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, and welcome to Craft Round the Clock. Fun Friday today. Light it up. So I'm Cindy with Cindy's Creations, and welcome to my craft room. If you see that live button up there, you've caught me live. If not, hashtag replay in the comments so that I know you stopped by to say hi to me. And let's have a fun time crafting this morning. Light it up. So that's what we're going to be doing today all day till 9 p.m. tonight. Excuse me. And I hope you're going to enjoy the day today with us and have fun watching. So thank you again for being here. It says, excuse me, it says I have 2 people watching, or actually 5. I have no comments. So hopefully that's not going to be a problem today. If it is, I apologize for that. And I will come back and see what you all have to say. Let me see if I can't at least do. Okay, don't look like I'm going to have, there we go. Maybe I'll have somebody come on and say hi, but I appreciate you being here. Hi, Glenda. Thank you. I guess I had to move my camera around there, and it says Cindy's here and Amanda's here. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Tracy. Thank you so much for today. It's going to be a real fun day today with all the creators doing Light It Up. So we're all ready to get creating. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get it done today. I should be able to, but we're going to be using some Chalk Couture, as you can see here on my desk, and it's going to be bees. So it's a cute little bees, see all the bees in there? So we're going to put bees on a lampshade. So I think it's going to turn out really cool. I've already prepped the lampshade with some Mod Podge. I probably didn't have to do that, but I didn't want to take any chances. So I already put Mod Podge on here because this is canvas. And whenever you're using canvas and any kind of chalk paste, you know, there's little divots in the canvas, little bitty, you know, so that could go through. I didn't want that to happen. It may happen anyway, but I'm hoping not. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm not seeing comments again, but it is a little lamp, and I thought this reminded me of kind of like a beehive kind of color. It's goldish. I know it's not the shape of a beehive, but I think it's going to look pretty cute with that. So I'm going to move this out of my way because it is going to be, I need room. So I'm going to set it back in the back of my chair. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Let me select my comments again. This is crazy. Okay, hopefully that's going to work. Now we are going to use 2 different kind of colors. Hi, Miss Theory. We're going to use Nominee, which is, you know, that kind of goldish kind of color. Hi, Amanda. My eyes are better this morning. Hi, Karen. And Larmar, how are you, Vera? And Miss Cheryl's here. Thank you. And we're going to use moss. And the colors are because the leaves that are on here, and then the bee, we're going to make the gold. So let's get started. Hopefully I can get it done. It's kind of have to move it, dry it, and then I got to add a piece to the back of it. So we're going to do that. I cut this big transfer apart, which is okay. I mean, we can do that. If I need the whole thing again, I'll just put it all on the floor. So I did get the lamp at Ollie's. It's a kind of a discount store, I guess you could say. So let me get this on here, and I've got to do it as straight as I can. So let's see. It should be straight though. Should, as I say. Good morning, everyone. I don't have to keep doing my comments. That's crazy. Okay, so it's going to be like that. So the lampshade's going to have some green and the bees on it. I'm going to try to push it down and make it stay and make it be rounded. So let me try to get this on. And then we'll have to lift and pull, paste and pull is this, the name of what I'm going to be doing because it, hold on, I got some oopsies on here. Hang on. I've got a hair for one thing. My hair's falling out. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this morning. I think we'll be good because I'm not pasting in that area. So as you can see, I got a little gap, but we're going to take another piece and we're going to put it in here. I'm hoping it's going to work. Thank you. Okay, so here's our lampshade. So far, I'll try to make it just pressed on here. Have you done Chalk Couture before, anybody? It's really a fun idea. This is a silk screen transfer. And I'm only going to be doing the white part of it, so putting the paste on the white part. I'm going to grab me a little clip here, because it doesn't seem to want to stay on there. And we'll start over here. So is the angle pretty good at as you guys can see? Hang on, let me do my comments again. Bring it back. There we go. Okay, so I have two of my detail tools, is what it's called. It's because I didn't need to get in certain areas. Hi, Kevin. And Brenda's here too. See, I didn't see everybody hop on. So this color of paste is called Moss. And then this is the nominee. So we're going to try to do a section at a time, and hopefully it's going to be good. So it's a nominee. It's not wanting to stick, but I'm going to have a little prayer and hopefully it'll be okay. So let's start with the green. And we'll see what happens. Has anybody done anything like this before? As a lampshade? Or Chalk Couture? I'm not getting comments again, guys. I am so sorry. This is the first time I really had that problem. But you know, Facebook is always something. Always. But I'm hoping you're having a great morning so far. And have your coffee and breakfast. I didn't have my breakfast yet. But that's okay. I don't always eat breakfast. I know it's probably supposed to be the best thing for you is to have breakfast, right? That's what they say. Okay. And again, I'm not seeing comments, so I get more paste on here. And we'll get this far and see what happens. It's supposed to be in the hundreds today, I think, as far as the weather goes. But that's okay. I'm ready for some dry weather that's well, kind of sort of hot. Sort of. But yeah, my comments aren't here, so I'm just going to continue and I'll answer any questions or say hi when I'm done. But I think it's going to be cute. And the lamp, what I'm putting inside of it to light it up is something new that I found. And I think it's going to be really a good idea. So we're going to get this far. I'm going to pull it up so we can see what it's going to look like. There's not a whole lot to cover on here, so I think we're good. No comments again. I didn't bring my other device in here. I guess I should. Okay. My let me get my other one, and we're going to put this one on now, on the bees. Hopefully. With this being round, it's like, okay, so we're going to have some gold bees. So I got the bee on. So anybody have plans for this weekend? I'm not going to really be doing anything except for going to see my son tomorrow evening. My husband has a race in Fort Worth tomorrow. So we usually go the night before to stay at my son's house so my husband can get to the race. Good timing because you never know with traffic around here in Texas. Okay, we get this one and then we're going to pull it up. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'll get this one here so I can pull it up. And I'll lay it back down, but I won't push it back down because you don't want it to pull the paste back up. I had to reinstall Facebook yesterday. I couldn't get, it wouldn't let me do a thing. Okay, let's go ahead and pull it and see what happens. Let's see what it looks like. So here's what it is. What do you think? I'm going to go all the way around the lampshade, and I think it's going to be turn out really pretty. I'm not going to push this back down because I don't want it to, I guess I could dry it a little. But I don't want to get the, if you get heat on your transfer, it's going to melt it. So I don't want to do that. But I'm hoping with doing the Mod Podge on it, it's going to stay. Now, since I'm not using ink, this is not permanent. Well, it probably is going to be, but because usually if you use ink, it's not going to come off at all, but because it's water-based, and if you heat set it, but when you use paste, it's a water-based chalk paint, so it could come back off if it gets wet, or if you want to, you know, but I'm not sure about this kind of surface. It's probably not going to come off very easily. No comments still, guys. Why does Facebook want to do that to us? So plans this weekend, like I said, the only thing I'm going to do is tomorrow night. We'll spend the evening with my son while my husband races on Sunday. And get to see Hank tomorrow. Hank's our grand cat, if you didn't know that. So we get to see him tomorrow. He doesn't really pay any attention to us. He just meows and then goes on his way. Goes on his way. Hopefully. Is this boring to you guys? You got to be kind of quick with this unless you're going to do the paste and pull method, because if your paint dries into the silk screen, it's not going to stick on the lampshade. And that would be devastating to me. So thank you, everybody. It's going to be a fantastic day today. I'm anxious to see what everybody does with Light It Up. Many different things that you can do for that, I think. But I've had this lamp, and then I decided to get this transfer. And I thought, well, this would be a cute idea. And I did see another creator do this, and I want to give her credit. and that is Debbie Westbrook with Refresh Restyle. I've watched her do one of these, and I thought, cool, that's a cool idea. But I wanted to find the right lampshade, to do that with. So let me do a couple more. And we'll have to pull this up. I didn't want to use one of my big tools because I didn't want to take a chance to get the green where I don't want it to be. So that's why I'm doing it this way. It's already 80-something here to this morning, and it's 8:15. It's kind of warm, right? Okay. A little area, and we'll pull it up again. And see what it looks like. Get my bees. Okay, let's get the bees so I can pull it up. I just thought it was something different. Now I'm probably going to cut the cord on this because what the light bulb I'm putting in here does not require to be plugged in. But you could always just leave it on in case you want to change it and do something else. And use it as a regular lamp. So I will show you that here real quickly. Okay. Oop, wrong color. Yuck. I just put some green in there. Hang on. Put it in the wrong paste. But yeah, I get to see our Hank. Like I said, he doesn't come to us normally, well, when we first get there. But he's an older cat. I'm sure you've seen pictures of him. That's the first time we've had a cat in our family because we're normally dog lovers, but I love cats, but my son was in the military, and when you get called out on the field and stuff like that, you can't leave a dog. So he decided to get a cat. Let's do one more, and then we'll pull it off. Okay. Okay, so we're getting there. Let me know what you think. I don't even see any hearts, so hopefully I'm live, and hopefully you guys are here. But here we go. We've just got a little bit more to do. It's turning out pretty cute. Different, right? Let me try it again. Okay, I'm doing a swipe again. Let's see what happens. Hi, Leona. I am seeing a little bit more coming through. This may be the wrong green. Some bad storms are coming through. Keep safe. Excuse me. Keep safe, everybody. You're at 71. We had a little bit of drops yesterday, raindrops, but mostly it was just partly sunny and warm. A little bit more. So is this something everybody would like to do? Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry my comment stopped again. I'm almost at the end, and then I'll have to get another piece and put down the side there that it's not going all the way around. Almost at the end. And like I said, I'll have to reposition the next piece to fill that in, but we'll make sure we dry this before I do that, because I've got to try to match where this ends. I've never had to do that before, so this is maybe interesting. I may have to do another project because I'm on till 9 and it's only 8:35. Okay, all right, I've got all the green done. Let's get back to the bees. Do you like bees? I mean, in decor, not bees in general to sting you. But you know what I mean. I'm usually not this fast with my projects, but again, I don't want the paste to dry into the silk screens. It's not wanting to go where I want it to go. I almost did it again. I almost put it in the green. Fun Fridays are really fun because Tracy comes up with some neat ideas for our Fun Friday days. I don't know who's after me, but I'm sure they're going to be great. I'm looking to make sure if I see any comments coming through, and I don't. Okay, well, let's take this off and see what happens. See what it looks like. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. So let me put this on the backer sheet again and get another piece because I'm going to have to piece it. Okay, come on. I want it to get on here and stay on here for a little bit. Let me step up. Try to do it this way. I'm just going to get another piece because I know I'm going to need it. I don't sit on my lamp. Okay, let's dry this. And hopefully it's going to all turn out. I think it's going to be pretty. Let me do my comments again. Hopefully it's going to be pretty once the light bulb is in here. Hi, Cindy. Thank you. And you guys like it? Good. Good morning. Good morning. I hope it's going to be good. Well, let's try it and I can get this one piece over here done. Hi, Miss Kelby. I don't think it did too bad. I just want to make sure that it's dry before I put my next piece on because it's gonna, I don't want it to wipe off the rest of it. So let's see. I think that's pretty dry. It usually doesn't take much time at all to do that. I just thought it'd be a different idea. I thought it'd be different. Okay, I need a wet wipe over here. I've got some paste on my desk, so let me pull that off a little bit. Okay. I just don't want it to get anywhere that I don't want it. You know that feeling. Okay, see, it's on my desk. And that's just from this. Okay, let me do my comments one more time. Let me see if that's going to make any kind of a difference. Patricia, I got somebody. Patricia's on. I will. I'm going to put the light bulb in here. I've got it sitting right here. So we'll do that. Okay, so let me find a piece here that I can piece. I'm going to put that there to kind of keep it. Somebody's having a yard, yeah, Pat's having a yard sale. I heard her say that. Okay, it's going to go like this. I want to kind of match it up so it doesn't look so bad. It's going to come down just a tad. And over. This bee's right there somehow, because it's a pattern, so I think I can, hopefully. I don't want to cut any more of this off. It's dry, so I should be okay. It should line up pretty good. And maybe off a tad. Let me move these out of the way. This is what takes the time, is lining it up. So let me move it over and see if I can't do it this way. Because it should line up. I should be able to line it up. If I get it crooked, I get it crooked. But thank you so much for sharing me out there. All right, I'm just going to do the best I can. I don't think I'm going to get it perfect, but let's see. It may be off a little bit, but that's okay. For the most part, I think it's going to be good. We'll see. Right? It's the only thing we can do. It's not where I want it to be, so oh no. Let's see. It should line up, but it's not doing that. Let me try one more time. Yeah, I need a bee right there. So that's what I'm trying to do, is figure out where my bees are. All right, we're going to go for it. I'm going to do that. Hi, Crystal. I'm doing well. How are you today? Okay. We're gonna go for it. I'll just stand up. Uh-oh. Are you guys still there? I'm seeing try to reconnect. Good old internet, right? I think it's because I didn't switch my Wi-Fi to, it's on the extender now, and I didn't switch it, so that may be what's wrong. Hi, Patricia. So we're going to see how this turns out. It may not be where I have it. I think it'll be okay. Let me get our bees. I only saw that do once, so hopefully I'm still here. It looks like it. You guys see what I'm doing? And we are going to put the light in it. Because it wasn't a big area that I needed to do. Oops, see, I did that again. I put it in the green. Okay. Be over here. I like Chalk Couture. I don't use it as much as I should for everything that I have already to purchase. But I need to get back into using it more. One bee over here. And I think, oops, I just put my fingers in that. Okay, let's get that off. Am I back? Okay, I think we're good. So let's take this off. Yay. And that's what you don't want it to do, is go on itself because it sticks to each other. But I think I can get it apart. There we go. I'm going to stick that over there, and we're going to dry it. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Let me go back. Let's dry this side. And hopefully it's going to be okay. Hi, Mindy. Good morning. Denise, hi. Pam and Kelsia. So here's our lampshade. Let's see. And good morning, Denise. Hi, Denise. And I guess I could have made the bees black, but I thought, well, I didn't think that was a good idea. Let me close these up. I didn't think the black would be a good idea for the bees. I mean, I don't want to darken the shade, so. Okay. Okay, so I still got 10 minutes. Let me get our lamp back up here. See, it has a cord, but with what the bulb I'm going to use, you don't plug it in. So I could always cut this off, but it's up to you how you want to do that. This is light bulbs. It's a LED rechargeable light bulb. And it looks like this. You screw it in, and then if it needs to be recharged, you take it off, leave this in your lamp, and you recharge this part. And you screw it into your bulb, your place. Okay, we ready to see? It's got a remote, and the remote has 50%, 100%, and you can also timer. So you can also time it. You see me in there? You can also time it. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Stephanie. So the remote, you could do, that's 50%. If you want 100%, it goes brighter. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Cynthia. Hi, Kimberly. So that's what it looks like. And I thought it was a good idea. Like I said, you could use the remote. I did get these off of Amazon. It comes with a rechargeable cord and everything. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I'm not getting my comments. Now, I do have a bee. If you can see it. It's got some rhinestones on it, and it's a bee. And I thought about putting the bee on the lamp. Like there. We'll turn it off for a minute. So I thought about putting the bee on the lamp right in here, like it's going up to the other bees. You don't have to do that, but I thought it would be cool to put a bee on there. What do you guys think about putting the bee on there? Do you think the bee would look good? I'm sorry I can't have to do this. And because they're probably bouncing around. Hi, Karen. Hey, Brenda, thank you. Did it be good there? Okay, I'll put it on. I already had my heat tool on. So hoping this is going to stick because it is metal, but I think it'll be okay. I only have one bee. I can get some more, but I only have one. Bee on the lamp, okay. So you can see the bee right there. So would you do anything else to it? I think it's kind of cool. There, I'll put it straight. I think it's pretty cool. Timers for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 120 minutes. So it'll go off if it was a timer, or you can shut it off yourself. But that's on at 100%. So I think I'm going to be done early today. I like putting myself in the light. Thank you, Kelly. Comments are finally coming through a little bit more. Yeah, so you can set this anywhere, even if there's no plug. You can just, hi Trudy, thank you. Even if there's no plug, you can set it anywhere. On your vanity, I mean, you can set it like in a little cubby, in a hallway, or wherever you want to set it at. But I think it's a good idea to get these bulbs. They weren't very expensive, and they're rechargeable, so you can charge them up and then not have to use a plug. Because sometimes they're not there's places around your house where you need some little kind of light, but you don't have a plug to plug it in. So hopefully it's something. I got 5 minutes left, and I don't have anything else to do here. So what do you want to talk about? Move it to the side. Turn that off. But I think it's a neat idea. When I saw the light bulbs, I thought, ooh, I have a lot of places that I don't have any electricity, like bulbs, any place to plug a lamp in. So like in the kitchen, say it's nighttime, but you want to have some kind of light in there. I think that'd be cute on your counter. I mean, you don't have to put anything on your lampshade. You can just leave it the regular lampshade color. I'm just trying to clean these off a minute. The lampshade color, so I think that's pretty cool. I've got more bees, but they're not this kind of a bee. It's kind of noisy. They're a plastic kind. I don't want to use those. So I have to see if I can find some more of these other bees, because I don't remember where I got them at. Clean that off. Let me see what you guys are saying. Unless I'm like being in your face a little bit, and I apologize for that. I do. Hey, Lorianne. Hi, Dawn. You wonder if the bulbs would what? Let me see if I can read that. Motion sensor. Like screwing it into a motion sensor, but I don't know. I don't think, I'm not sure, because it's a timer, but it doesn't, it's either on or off. Let me see what Janet said. You have a sofa table? Yeah, we used to have one too, and there was no area. That would be cute just to put on there. Thank you so much, Jamie. And I apologize if I didn't say hi earlier. My comments are not moving, so I apologize for that. Okay, I just want to get these cleaned off somewhat so that's not a mess. But when I saw the lights, I went, okay. I actually have two. I bought two. This one, the bulb's still in here, but the box is in there. So what does it say? Well, indigestion. Well, who's gonna do that? But just reading. It doesn't really tell me anything. Fully charge it before using it. That's all it says. But I think it's a good idea. See, it dims. Because I just dimmed it down a little bit more. So hopefully it's you make it really bright. Let me do this. And back. So I'm not. The bulbs are from Amazon. And they're just the rechargeable ones. They're light bulbs. It's LED. Rechargeable battery. It's hardware wall sconce. So you can put it in a wall sconce. Here's the... Do you want to see this? You want a screenshot? I know it's backwards. But that's the code. Hi, Julie. Thank you so much. You have a great day, too. I'll see you probably later on when you're on, if you're going to be on today. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much, everybody. Time for me to go. Go to the next creator and stay on craft around the clock. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.